Hey, how's it going? It's Michael here, back with another all-new Hybrid News Now. In our top stories for the day, Grant Gustin provides some new details on The Flash Season 4, Elizabeth Olson reveals some new information on Scarlet Witch and the Vision's relationship in Avengers Infinity War, and Charlie Cox explains why Daredevil isn't Daredevil in the beginning of The Defenders. Enough talking and let's get into the news. Fans hoping for the same old Barry come Season 4 this fall. I hate to break it to you, according to the Flash star himself, Grant Gustin, we'll be seeing a very different Barry Allen come the premiere. The premiere takes place 6 months after the Season 3 finale, and Team Flash is continuing their efforts to fight crime without Barry. The Season 4 premiere is titled Flash Reborn and will feature the Flash returning from the Speed Force. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, the Flash star provided some comments hinting that Barry will be struggling with the time he spent in the Speed Force. The way I see it is, time is non-linear and everything is happening at once in the Speed Force. In some ways, he's had an awakening and he's had a rebirth. Our first episode is called Reborn, and it is a rebirth for Barry, and he's kind of scrambled too, because he's experienced so much so quick over the course of 6 months, even though for him it was an eternity. He's not Barry when we see him the first time. From the sound of these comments from Gustin, it seems like Barry is going to be pretty shaken up from his time spent in the Speed Force. Moving on to our next story, Scarlet Witch actress Elizabeth Olson dishes out some new information on her and the Vision's relationship in Avengers Infinity War. In previous Marvel films, the chemistry between the Vision and Scarlet Witch has been teased, but it appears that in Avengers Infinity War, the chaotic duo's relationship will be explored much more. In a recent interview, Olson shared some details on her role and her status with the Vision. In any other world, I would say I don't know, but because there are paparazzi photos that kind of spoil things for fans, I think it's safe to say that we now get to explore that part of the comic book. We get to introduce and really explore their relationship. It creates a really exciting arc for me, and I'm so lucky I get to work with Benny all the time now. So if the leaked set photos didn't make you believe that the two will be getting closer, this is pretty much confirmation. And moving on to our final story for the day, Charlie Cox explains why Daredevil isn't Daredevil in the beginning of The Defenders. At the end of Daredevil Season 2, things were pretty bleak for Matt Murdock. His business partner, Foggy Nelson, and best friend had split from him, his ex-girlfriend Elektra had been killed by the Hand, and much more. The Defenders hits Netflix in a few weeks, and to many surprise, he ends up dropping the mantle in between the last time we saw him and the beginning of The Defenders. In a recent interview, the Daredevil actor Charlie Cox gave a little context as to why Matt Murdock has suddenly stopped fighting crime. At the end of Daredevil Season 2, everyone failed. Matt failed, and the consequences were devastating. 6 or so months have passed, and he's had to completely reevaluate everything that he believes in, everything that he does. And he's decided to hang up the suit, as it were. He's focusing all of his energies on being a pro bono lawyer, and I don't think he has any interest really in being Daredevil anymore. So it seems like some pretty dire circumstances are gonna have to bring back the hero into the fold. Possibly something with the Hand, or that giant hole that we saw at the end of Daredevil Season 2. Anyway, that wraps it up for the day's H&N. What'd you think about the news? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Hybrid Network if you haven't already. For the latest information for what's going on in entertainment, be sure to come back to the channel or visit our website at hybridnetworkyt.com. I'm Michael signing off for the day's H&N. I'll see you next time. Take care.